Honoka. Today I will present about the prescribed reading in Week 10, Assisted Reproductive Technology and the Culture Change. Pick up the keywords of technology and the culture and inequality. The technology described in this article is assisted reproductive technology. It is the medical procedure and the treatment used to help the people with the fertility issue to achieve the pregnancy. This technology was widely prevailed over the world, and it made the cross-cultural communication and connection. Technology is developing to make people's life easier. However, it also causes the inequality because it is culture embedded and linked to the power relations. Effective treatment and the technology are inaccessible in rural nations because they see infertility as the one of the population control and the global health programs such as the HIV. Also, the healthcare system in Western countries set the criteria that limit the consumer access depending on the race, and the financial burden is so huge. Only as a consumer, but also there is an inequality as a consumer and the reproductive labor between the white women who receive the treatment or service and the women in poor countries who need to do the reproductive labor to survive. In addition, this system can give the new power to men over women. In my analysis of the reading, I focus on the gender diversity through the lens of gender study, which is my major. I find that the biggest strength of the technology is it can normalize the diversity in family. I find that the traditional family form is the key to the creating the traditional gender role, which lead to the gender inequality and the heterosexual norm. Applying this idea, this technology can make the new form of the family consisted of the homosexual parents and the child by providing the opportunity to have children for the diversity of gender family, such as a homosexual couple. I suggest that an increase in this kind of family, the idea of family in society change, and that it causes the further change in the idea of the gender and the sexuality. Even though there are many benefits for the society and the individual, there are also many considerations and questions about this technology. Can parents have affection for their children created by technology? How do the children think about themselves? Are there any obstacles to establishing their identity? This question is raised because of the unclear boundary between the human and the non-human of the technology. Also, what kind of new problem can be caused by the further development of this technology? The development of the technology not only has a positive effect, but also possibly has a negative. Therefore, I suggest the careful choice of using technology. In the end, I highlighted that the technology can make our life easier and provide a new experience. However, it also creates a various inequality because there are cultural, social, and political, historical, and geographical difference, which is the root of the discrimination and inequality. Because of this, there are differences in access to technology and the use of technology, which is the new inequality. Therefore, everyone needs to know that the technology is not just a product or tool, it also has the power to create a new power relation and a new social norms.